The sport's taken a big knock from especially when Lance went down. It was pretty massive knock for the sport and for teams. Guys are still struggling now to find sponsors for next year and things like that. So it's unfortunate that we're the guys that are paying the price for all these guys. That did all the bad things in the past. They've made their money and they've gone their separate ways. But we're the guys that are taking the hit for it, which is unfortunate. There's a lot of good young riders that are struggling to get pro contracts just because there's no more teams. Teams are just folding because no one wants to put their money into it because people have lost faith in the sport. So I think now that Chris has won, I think it's restored a lot of faith in cycling, and a lot of guys are now seeing that it can be done. And I think a lot of people in South Africa seeing racing back at home with Chris. They were probably racing 5 or 6 years ago with him. They can now realise that they can get to this level by racing clean.
I've taken flights before and someone said to me sitting next to me saying, "What does your husband do?" And I say, "Oh, he's a cyclist," and "Oh, he's a droper," and often that's 99% of the time those are the comments you get when you say what your husband does. And when you see the hard work that I see behind the scenes, what he does, and you try to defend him and say no, and it's a clean sport now. And so I really think cycling has taken a knock. But hopefully with, like Daryl said, the new generations coming up and the sport being clean now, people will start letting go of what the past was and just realise that it is hard work. But it's really frustrating when you get comments thrown at you like that, and to try to defend it and say it is clean now, and I know, and I see my husband and what he does, and it's hard work. But yeah, hopefully now it is cleaner and people let go of what it was in the past and just accept that this is what they do, and give cycling a chance.
Eventually you've just kind of got to keep up with the times. So you don't want everyone getting an advantage over you. So now times when used to be just at home after a race, guys are going up to altitude now and even spending more time away from home. So that becomes really, really selfish at the end of the day. But we've only got a couple of years to do this, and Ali's been really supportive of that, and she understands how much I want, how well I want to do, and what passion I have for the sport, and that I'm still driven by results and things like that. So she's basically put her own career on hold, and for me, she's studied 6 or 7 years, and she's pretty qualified just to sit at home. So that's been a massive sacrifice for her, and for everybody. It's been parents and friends and things like that. Everyone's had to kind of put a lot of things on hold to get you. So although it's all worth it at the end of the day, I still look forward to when I finish my career, that I can actually just go home and have a braai with everyone back home, and relax and not think about when am I going away again or anything like that. That'll be quite nice, something to look forward to.
News that moves. enca.com.